What up, buddy?
Tuesday, guys.
Dude, you just blew my mind. I'm like sitting here waiting for you to say Thursday. Like, yeah, my
I
bad.
thought it was Thursday too. That's why I took a second. And I was like,
No,
let's take a break. And I just went with it. It's 50-50.
It's
Tuesday
been a
and
long week already.
It's only Tuesday at 8:30.
Dave looks tired. You okay, buddy?
Oh, yeah, we're good. We're good. Long couple days on the road.
Yeah, no, you've been making some moves, man. You've been making some moves.
Well, yeah, what does your trip consist of, Dave? How many miles have you burned?
The last 2 days, I'd say probably about 650 miles. Last 2 days.
God bless you, Dave.
Yeah, no, it's been a little hectic, dealing, look, it's gotten so busy over here on this West Coast, man. The traffic, that's the most aggravating part.
Be honest, though. Be honest. How fast did it go for you? Because I know you were busy on the phone, doing meetings, all this stuff. Like, it had to seem like it was just like a blur. Like you get up and go.
It was. I had Naples yesterday, Fort Myers today. And it's an hour and 45 minutes to Naples. And, same thing, hour and 15 to Fort Myers. But, dude, it seemed like I was on the phone, with shops and Andrew and doing work and some, other things going on. It's just like, oh, gosh, okay, I'm already at my first shop. Go in there, and then my phone blows up, emails blow up. Text messages blow up, and it's like, dang it, man. Just one of those days in the parking lot a lot. doing stuff. Okay, go to the next one. Phone blows up, But hey, it's been a good couple of days. I can't really complain, man. It's picking up work. NextFish is looking good. Vector Hook's looking good right now. Getting a lot of shops on board with them. Bass Assassin is killing it. They're getting a lot of Bass Assassin right now. So
good.
It's a good thing.
Yeah, they're getting it and they're moving it, because every time I walk into a shop, it's flying. It's if not, people are. I've seen people walking around with handfuls of them.
No lie. I'm not just saying this. No lie. Every time I've gone to Fellsmere, every time I've gone somewhere where there's Bass Assassin, the bait shops up here. I'm not lying. Like there's somebody checking out with a Bass Assassin.
Yeah,
product.
seriously. Yeah.
And it's usually, and to be honest, it's usually the RSB. I'm not lying. I'm assuming that's because of the speedworm shortage. You know what I mean? Like there's so many people that can't get them, and that's like the best option, plain and simple.
Yeah,
I don't assume. I know this is superior.
Oh yeah,
that's why I have a ton of these, hands down. Especially with the Justin.
Got the new mold back. The new mold's been running yesterday and today. We made a little change to the worm, and I got confirmation today that the wiggle in the body itself is improved, and the tail action at a slower speed has improved. So nice. I would have to give this worm a 99.9%, like almost perfect for the action we're looking for, chasing the bass, with a speed worm. So it has a good body wiggle, good shimmy to it, and then it also has that tail kick now. So that's weightless, and with weight, swimming it, belly weight, whatever you want to do with it. It definitely impressed the man himself, the boss. So
okay,
good to hear. That was good to hear from Robin. Matter of fact, it's his birthday today, and it made his birthday. So they're doing a big boil tonight at the house, and they had all kinds of crawfish and crab and
nice
shrimp.
Happy birthday to us, man! That's
happy
awesome.
Birthday.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, that RSB worm has definitely changed my game.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, Dave, is it with the adjustments, is the rigging still the same as Justin was explaining the other day?
Yeah.
This is not the type you want to rig hooktail down like you normally would with speed worm. Or is it because you can still do it that way, and get a certain
you can, Joe.
But that flip and making that horizontal.
It's just an arsenal edition, because now you have one lure that you could work a couple different ways.
10 different ways, like a million different ways. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's huge.
Yeah, no, it definitely has its. So, you could do it weightless. You can do it rigged with a belly weight. You can do it Texas rigged. You can rig it horizontal, which has been, I learned my lesson a couple weeks back on. I normally rig it tail down, personally.
That's how I was rigging it.
Yeah, and I was told by an old school angler at Okeechobee one day, and I tried it. And boy, I haven't looked back. And either way you do it, the worm's perfect. I mean, it's
dare I say, right?
Like don't see that a lot in lures and baits, because there's always something. But the little bit of adjustments that needed done were done and came through, and that it's definitely a fish catching bait, whether you're flipping, whether you're swimming. I've got a hook rigged and ready for flipping this week. I've got a tournament Sunday, so I'll be pitching it around some of the buggy whips and some of the pads and trying to.
What else is a fish catching bait?
Boom.
The skunk ape.
Skunk ape. Right now on bassassassin.com, you can use SKA15 and get 15% off this bad boy. I've got the tail split, but normally it's just right out the package like that.
Yep.
Well, that's how she comes.
Yes.
Come
to the side.
Are you St. John's special in it too, Andy?
Well, he's got the St. John's. He's got the St. John's.
Dude, I love the St. John's. Dave, you already know I got a really weird obsession with this color, but it's done for me.
No, it's a good color this time of year, man. St. John's, the shad spawn's going on. It has that silver flake in there.
Oh yeah.
The bluegill, has a profile, has the color of bluegill, things like that, man. It's definitely this time of year it shines.
Well, and you pair it up with this Vector Mayhem flipping hook, and then this flat out tungsten. You've got yourself a good combination, man. That is a deadly combination. This is even with Vector peg weights,
Yeah, that's
companies have them, but
hey, I just got to say something, man. There's a color I've been using these last 2 months, and it's a color, Joe. So Robin came out with a new color of skunk ape, and he named it after Andrew after meeting Andrew.
No!
Here's the true story. Actually, that's false. I can stop that story right now because we've never met in person, so he doesn't know me.
It's called Fugly. It's called Fugly.
Well, they couldn't name it Cheeseburger.
It's called Fugly.
You could have called it Little Andrew. I mean,
yeah. No, but it's. I'll tell you what, man. So it's pretty cool because the bluegill right now, and this is something I've noticed the last 2 years. And it's a color that I've been mentioning to Robin, and a couple other pro staffers have mentioned to Robin, and he went ahead and made it. He called it Fugly because he can't stand the color. And what it is a blueberry back, black and blue back, and then it has a green pumpkin belly to it. So it's a two color. Yeah, it's a two color. It's a green pumpkin and a black and blue. And I'll tell you what, if you've seen our bluegill of late, they are black. Shell cracker. I'm talking the red ears that you see that are normal brown and orange are black with that gold belly to them. So have that dark and that light looks just like those bluegill right now that I've been seeing in the hydrilla, the pads.
Yeah.
Dark back, that light belly.
Yep.
So it's something I've been using the last couple of months, and man, I'll tell you, it's definitely something to go take a look at and get you a couple bags of, and whether it be the little skunk or the full size skunk. Me personally, I'm going full size this time of year, man, looking like a big bluegill. So
it's time.
No.
It's time.
So get over to bassassassin.com, SKA15 at checkout. Only the 4 1/4 inch skunk apes, full size.
Yeah, and this is like Dave said, this is the time of the year these are going to get bit. So get them now.
All day long. So let's bring in our guest, Joe. Introduce this fella.
I'll introduce him real quick, and I'll let him take the rest. But this is a guy. Did you say hang on?
Who said hang on?
I thought you said hang on.
Hey, nobody said nothing.
Who said hang on? I forgot.
Which one of y'all kicked me?
I forgot I had this power. Aha. So let's go ahead and bring on our guest tonight. We got Robbie Mendez. I've been following this guy for a very long time on Instagram. He's out of the Jacksonville area and has recently, over the past, I would say year and a half or so, has been making a lot of big moves in the industry as a whole, man. Good dude. He is a freaking stick. I remember following him when he had like barely 1,000 followers, and I don't know where he's at now. Either way, I know this guy catches giants on the bank, in a kayak, wherever he's at. This guy is putting giant fish up. Definitely bigger fish than Andrew, Dave. So you'll be impressed. So without further ado, let's go ahead and bring on the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Robbie A.M. What's up, Robbie?
What's up?
How we doing, bud?
Real good. How you guys doing?
Good. Glad to have you.
Glad to be here.
Glad to have you. So for those who don't know who you are, go ahead and explain a little bit about yourself. Well, where you're from, what area you fish, and a little bit about how you got into fishing in general.
Well, my name's Robbie, obviously. But I'm from Jacksonville, Florida. I've been fishing, since I was a little guy, and just kind of stuck with it, and just fished for fun, and it kind of grew into something a little bit bigger, slowly, but now I'm at a good point. I'm catching good fish. So
yeah, but I see you doing big things, man. You always got the 7s, the 8s. You're always outdoing me by like a pound or so. Yeah, I can't stand it. But you're outdoing
even in that net game there.
Listen, man, and we were just talking about that. I shaved my beard, exposed myself to the world, and now everybody's coming on with a strong beard.
There you go.
Listen, I was just trying to help Andrew out and blend in with him, a little bit. But.
Yeah, dude, you got to stick together a little bit.
You got to let it grow, man.
I'm letting it grow back out. I can't handle Dave picking on me every other day, literally.
all I envision is that bright orange life jacket. That's all I envision, because I feel like you need it for stability. For one, it
does help.
Like feeders a lot.
When there's a lot of chop,
it's like cushion.
When there's a lot of chop on
you could get one of those little those floating duckies that you put around your waist, and you can put it around your neck, keep your head stable, man.
Should we just have a 30-minute segment of roasting Joe's neck?
All right, I'm good.
I mean,
we can kill that, Robbie.
Robbie.
Tell us about what you got in the background there. You got some names up in the back.
Yeah, those are some of the people that I've worked with. Some of the stuff that I that I use on a regular basis. Contacting me, started doing some work with these guys. Trying to put out some content and just promoting and fishing and enjoying the process.
Oh yeah. Bill Lewis, man, that's a great company. It's been around a long time, man.
Yeah.
Long time.
And this guy is a beast with the trap, man. Like I remember watching you and Steven just wreck them on the rattle traps.
We still do, man. That's the rattle trap is is one of our me and my boy Steven, we love the rattle trap. That's just one of those baits that get the job done. The funny thing about the rattle trap is, for many years when I started really going real hard with fishing in about 2014, and I would throw a rattle trap and I wouldn't catch anything at all for a couple years. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna only take the rattle trap out there and just fish it, nonstop. Just I'm gonna learn how to do this. You know what I'm saying? So I did that, and literally in that time period, I caught, geez, my PB, which was 10 pounds 2 ounces.
There you go.
I put it this way: I caught my PB twice in one day. So the first one, it was a 9.91. I caught on a rattle trap. 20 minutes later, I catch a 10.2 in the same day.
Oh man!
On the rattle trap, and it was it was one of those things where I just wasn't confident with with that lipless crankbait. At the time, and then I decided this is all I'm gonna throw. I just took the time out and just literally just learned how to the different retrieves and kind of just working it with a rattle trap, it's so versatile. I mean, you can bounce it off the bottom, you can rip it, real fast. You can, crank it real slow. You can slow. There's so many things you can do with a lipless crankbait. It's just, trying to get confident with those baits. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's kind of key on even targeting, big fish. Is you got to be confident in what you're throwing. You know what I'm saying? And
right.
Let me ask you something. I am not. It's going to come as a surprise. I am not a rattle trap angler. Okay. I have them. I've thrown them in the past. I've caught some fish, but it's not a confidence bait for me. What setup are you using, and where would you say you would suggest to start if you were going to kind of give advice to somebody that's looking to get into rattle trap fishing specifically?
Well, I throw it on a medium heavy fast rod, which is probably, most people, would say, oh, you got to throw it on a medium, you know what I'm saying? Because it's got treble hooks. I don't really feel confident throwing a medium action rod with with treble hooks. I have more confidence with, I use 12-pound fluorocarbon.
Okay.
And I use a 7-3-to-1 reel. No, it might be 7-3-to-1 reel. And it's just, to be honest with you, it's more about how you can work that bait with the rod itself. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's for me though. That's
that's a good point. That's a good point there, Robbie.
Yeah,
that's a really good point. It's the variance of that action. People think you throw it out there and reel it in. That's not how it works, man.
No.
The more action you can get in that, whether it be pausing, one of my favorite techniques, yo-yoing it. I always loved yo-yoing it. That's a go-to staple for me. But it's that variation, man. That's a really good point.
Yeah. And some people like to fish it differently. You know what I'm saying? Like my buddy Steven, he's the rattle trap master. He's that guy with the rattle trap, and he throws. I think he throws it on like a heavy action rod,
right.
with a little thicker line too. You know what I'm saying? And he absolutely hammers them. You know what I'm saying, with the rattle trap. But I'm just I'm giving you my perspective on what I like. And trust me, I've caught with the rattle trap. I've caught some serious giant fish. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I just I really like to use what's comfortable for me. But I took the time out and actually, because I didn't have confidence in it at first, like I said before. I took the time out, I learned, what was best for me, as far as, with the rattle trap.
Right.
And really I do that with any bait, you know what I'm saying? Any bait that I really feel, that I don't have confidence in, I'll take it, only like recently, like, what was it, last year? I wasn't real familiar with catching fish on a frog. I could not catch a fish on a hollow body frog to save my life.
Oh, dang!
I don't know what it was. I couldn't do it. And then so what I did was I took the hollow body frog and I fished it for for like 2 weeks straight. Just that, even in the middle of the day, early in the morning, it didn't matter. It was just the frog. You know what I'm saying? And then I started getting bites. I learned how to, because I felt like what I was doing, I was just moving it too fast.
Yep.
But as soon as I started slowing it down a little bit, and I got that motion memory, with
there's a cadence. There's a cadence. There's a cadence to it.
So once I learned, to slow it down, because like, to me, honestly, like the way I fish a frog now is it's almost like kind of like, I don't want to say finesse fishing, but it's kind of like that, you know what I'm saying? Not necessarily, I like to slow it down a little bit, let it stay in that, strike zone a little bit longer, because that's just what works for me.
Yeah.
And I mean, and now, I can throw a frog. I don't ever even leave the house without a frog on, on the kayak, or, if I'm walking the bank or whatever.
Yeah.
Nice. Now with the rattle trap, if you were to suggest one color, if a viewer's listening right now and they want to go pick up that one color rattle trap, what are you telling them to pick up, Rob?
Classic gold.
Yeah.
Classic gold.
That's my favorite.
Yeah. Hey, I gotta say, bleeding shiner. Oof.
I've got like a top three that I always have.
Yeah.
It's the definitely the gold, the chrome. I like the
chrome blue, right?
The blue back with the orange bottom.
Really, you like that orange throat?
I like that. Yeah, I don't know why. last summer, man, with that orange bottom on there, I don't know what it was. I kept catching some really big fish on it.
Yeah.
But the black and chrome, black and chrome is good. But I'll tell you my all-time favorite, the blue shiner.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Look, really?
oh my goodness.
Oh no, you
Yes.
So what you're saying is it's kind of serious.
dude. You did not do that. Seriously?
He did.
Oh, look, where's
Do
that?
you have the weight? There it is. Is that 10-2?
Yep.
Yeah.
Dude, that's epic.
That is awesome, man.
I got that tattoo in the living room of my buddy Steven's house.
Okay, so hey, so let's just get this cleared up real quick. You don't have one on the back of your lower back, do you? Okay. He's like,
What do I look like? I'm 6 foot. I'm 6 foot tall, 280 pounds in a trans thing.
just
Listen, I've seen a 6 foot tall, 280 pound man driving a
Now you
Miata.
say that, I might go get one.
Man, hey, look, I didn't think you'd have something like that on your arm, man. You know you're gonna catch bigger fish than 10, bro.
Bro, Steven's putting all your stuff on.
Hey, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Like create a rattle trap line on that arm or what?
Yeah, if whatever my next PB is, if I ever get one, I'm just gonna keep going down the arm, man.
Oh man. I suggest you pick up a snake or something next,
Yeah, something cooler.
I got a bunch of them, man.
Yeah. That's awesome.
That's what's up, man.
That's awesome.
That's interesting color selection. I definitely like the gold. That's definitely my
Well,
favorite.
look, anywhere you go, 3 colors.
Yeah, I mean the
gold, black,
the gold and the
blue
chrome. You know what I'm saying? I
chrome,
mean those are
anything white.
Yeah, the blue shiner has a white bottom.
Yep.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? It's those right there. I mean, they're just they just catch fish, man.
Yeah, it's just a staple. They'll eat one or the other. This year they've been on that gold pretty good for me. Last year they were on the white. It's a couple years ago they were on that chrome blue hard. And some shell fish up there in the Kissimmee chain and Okeechobee. And I saw a comment earlier. Make sure you get it down in the ground. Get it down on the bottom. Get it digging like a crankbait. Like a crankbait would.
My buddy Steven, he said if you ain't pulling stuff off the bottom with them hooks, you ain't fishing.
Oh yeah, if you don't have them shells on your hooks,
You're not
If you don't have the shells, you ain't fishing it.
You don't have those shells grabbing a hold of them hooks as they come ripping by, man. You ain't doing it right.
Yep.
That's
you ain't
great.
doing it right.
That's mind-boggling to me. Is there a color that's just like your bugaboo color, like one that you just can't catch a fish on, but you really want to? Because I know there's a ton of colors.
Yeah, they have a huge color lineup.
I don't really have a color that that I don't like. Only reason why I say that is because I rarely fish any other colors but those.
The ones that
you know
work.
what I'm saying?
So what you're saying is just fish the ones that work. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Just stick with your classic colors, like Dave said.
No,
the gold chrome, the
Yeah.
bleeding shiner though, Dave, is a pretty sick color, man.
Dude, that's my juice right there, man. I've caught a couple fish over 10 on that one. I've caught many fish over 8 on that thing. That bleeding shiner for me it's like my go-to. And
I
gold
got
black is
a
number 2
bleeding
for
shiner.
me.
I caught fish on that too.
Yeah, gold black is my number 2. So
Yeah. I always start with the gold black, and then move from there, whether I need to go blue chrome or bleeding shiner area, or even that what is it, stump knocker, the bluegill one.
Yeah, I like that one too. I like that one.
Sometimes that one.
I like that
whatever
one
reason
when the
turns
water's
on.
a little bit more clear.
No, the pink one. Andrew, you should throw the pink one and give us some
Listen,
feedback.
I will. It's not going to be good feedback, but I'll give it to you.
Hey, you never know, man.
What is this?
You never know.
No, they all do work. They're great little baits.
No, man. So from our brief discussion earlier, you kind of expressed to us how you've been working at this for a while. You've done a lot of good work, and you got invited to a pretty cool photo shoot down south.
Yeah.
Well, not down south. Down south for you.
Yeah, south for me.
West for me.
Yeah.
But how was that experience in being on the backside of the industry, so to speak, on the marketing side, and being involved in the photo shoots and things like that? Like, what was that like for you?
It was definitely a new experience. You know what I'm saying? When I first got there, and I was obviously nervous because I never I'd never done anything like that before. They contacted me, St. Croix. Oh, it's on this side.
Yeah, it gets us all.
They contacted me. They were launching a new rod called the Victory Series. So and they were doing a big launch for it. They're doing photo shoots and all that. So I got invited to come down there and do a photo shoot on the kayak. And I was the only kayak angler that they had, that they were doing the photos with. They had, the bunch of boats, the pros and stuff like that. But I was the guy on the kayak, so I was, it was pretty cool experience. I never, the area that we were in, I'd never been there before, so it was like everything was new to me. You know what I'm saying? But it was a really good experience. They got a ton of good pictures. It was awesome. I had a good time doing it. And St. Croix, I've always used their rods, so it was just kind of like a match made in heaven almost.
I used to use the Mojos a lot.
Yeah, I got Mojos. I like the new Victory series is really, really nice. I got 2 of them now. Mm-hmm. Man, they're so like, they have all the technology of the higher end rods, but at a price point where anybody can go and buy it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they had that, like, literally the higher end rods. They're like $600-700, and it has that same technology and a price point of $200.
Yeah,
and it's just it's the feel of it. It's a good rod. And don't get me wrong. I fish Mojo Bass. I fish the Bass X. I love them all. You know what I'm saying? But they're I just like St. Croix rod. That's always had.
You've always had one in your hand since I've known you. And what's the deal with the Tacticam? I've been seeing that a lot more here recently.
Yeah, so Tacticam is a new. I thought I had it here. No, I got the go. Tacticam is a new. I believe they're a newer company. I'm not really sure. They contacted me back in. I want to say back in like November last year, and it's a really cool camera. They I think they started out doing like deer cameras, like trail cameras, stuff like that, and then they got into the doing stuff for fishing, and it's a really good camera. You know what I'm saying? It's something that I use. I actually use it on my GoPro. On my boat, on my kayak. You know what I'm saying? Just to get a different angle, because I use cameras going this way. You know what I'm saying? So when I do edits, I can get both ways, and it holds up pretty good. The battery lasts long, and it's a really nice setup.
Cool. It's waterproof and everything.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Do you know who Nicholas Beltran is?
I don't.
No, we're gonna have to hook you up with him, because he also fishes. He fishes out of the kayak, but he's also with Tacticam. He's out of Miami.
Yeah,
okay.
That's where I first seen it.
Bass trip.
Yeah,
that'll be good.
Okay. Yeah, I'm down.
Good.
Yeah, for sure. Have you ever caught any peacock bass or any exotics down there, Rob?
No, they don't have that. Their exotics aren't really in Jacksonville. It's too,
have you ever traveled to get them?
No, I'm planning a trip this year for sure.
Get with Nick.
Yeah, I'm definitely. I was telling my wife a couple of weeks ago. I was like, look, I want to take a trip down south. I want to fish with SFL.
Oh, okay. We just had him, Chen.
Yeah. I watched it. Actually, I was watching it right before I got on here with you guys.
Yeah,
there's a couple other guys I want to go down there too, and check. I've never caught a peacock bass, so. Oh
my goodness.
Because there ain't no peacocks up here. It gets too cold in the winter time, for that. So.
A dear friend of mine just passed away recently. His name was Kwanzaa. He was with Bill Lewis. He was crushing snook, peacock bass, everything on rattle traps. He was down south, but he was like legit crushing them.
Yeah,
and he was really good at photography too. I actually own a lens that I'll never get rid of that was his, and I don't know. I've just always envied the idea of going down there and fishing for exotics. I love it down there. I don't love it enough to move there, but I love it. I love it enough to go fishing.
I'm definitely planning a trip down south too. So.
Awesome.
Now that I got the new kayak, so I'm ready to like go.
Oh, you can snake down there everywhere, dude, and catch all kind of big fish down there, man.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
And just like Chen was saying in that last live, to get to the big ones, you need something like a kayak or like a really small skiff or John boat or something to get to that, to get over that spillway or get over those floats, you know,
Yeah.
that the big boats can't get. When we take our bass boats, me and Dave get down there, we're stuck. You know, we can't get past that stuff.
Yeah.
I'm all right with that.
No, they're still there, Robin. When you get down there, bud, you're gonna have a really good time with them.
Yeah.
Really good time with them. Hey, Dave, let me ask you something. How do you think those vector hooks will be on them rattle traps?
Oh, they're lights out. They're lights out.
Yeah,
I was throwing it a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
No, remember Jacob Harper? I hooked him up with some trebles, switched him out on rattle traps, and went down and was catching 20-pound snook on those things.
Yeah. I gave him the number 2s. He was catching 20, 25-pound snook on a rattle trap down there. He caught a pile of them too.
They caught 9 over 20.
Yeah, Robert. We got these new hooks, man, that are pretty freaking awesome. Do you have any that you can show them real quick, Andrew?
Well, of course he does.
He better.
I don't know how to hold it because I'm gonna die.
Yeah, they are. Let me tell you, Robert, they are extremely sharp, man. And
they're offset. They're offset. You roll. There you go.
Curve.
Do you see how they
curve?
curve?
Yeah. I see it. Yep.
So when that fish hits it and it turns, it just corkscrews.
It's almost like a circle hook. So the more they shake, the deeper it digs.
The worse it's going to be for them.
Yeah.
And the worse for you because it's going to get in your hands. Trust me.
Meaning the worse you shake, the deeper it's going to go.
Yeah.
Oh no! I had the worst luck the other day. Me and Steven were out fishing the kayaks, and I was fishing a chatterbait jackhammer, and I've missed. So they were just like short biting it or something. Every time I get them to the boat, man, I went to get the net and they just come right off, dude.
Man.
Yeah.
I missed one that was at least, I would say 8.
Damn.
Right at the boat. Yeah.
On my backhammer too. He probably smoked it, dude.
Yeah. Well, no, what happened was I was reeling it, you know, I wasn't paying attention, but the fish hit it right, maybe like 2 feet at the boat. I probably had maybe like 2 feet of line out. I was about to pull the line out of the water, and he hit it right then. And I'm like, boom! I'm like, oh, I got it on video. It's on the new YouTube video that I just posted.
Nice,
The whole thing, him throwing the bait and everything, dude. I was.
Where can they see this video? What's your YouTube?
It's Robbie.A.M fishing.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Y'all check that out because I'm sure it'll be freaking
there's a link to it on my Instagram too.
on Instagram. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
And real quick before we go, I noticed you've been with Monster Bass for a while too. Yeah. Any new things? Anything big coming out from Monster Bass here?
Monster Bass just switched it up to the bags, which are pretty cool.
Right, I did receive a few of those.
That's pretty sweet. You know, they're always trying to stay ahead of the game. So you know, the guys at Monster Bass are real cool. You know, they're always trying to stay innovative and you know trying to put new baits in the bags and stuff like that. But the new bags are really cool though. Like I got them. You know, they're so easy, it's so much more convenient. Like because when you had the boxes, they were like. You know, what do you do with the box? You throw it away.
50 boxes stacked up.
You know yeah, I had boxes and boxes stacked up. You know what I'm saying? And and now the bags. You know what I'm saying? They got zippers on them. You know, I throw a bunch of baits in them, throw them under the seat in the kayak, and you know, and just you know, if I need something, it's there. You know, it's not. You know, it's not a.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty good. They're doing big things over there. So
good deal.
Good. Well, Rob, I appreciate your time, man. I appreciate you taking time out of your day to come here and chop it up with us and give some of your secrets out. Now we know what kind of tattoos you have on you.
I'm still getting that lower back one, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get it just for you, man.
Dave can do it. Just put a picture of Dave on there.
Hey, it's gotta be 12 plus, man. It's gotta be that one, you know, that holy grail.
Oh my God.
Listen, come around our area.
If I catch the 15-pounder that I'm searching for, I'm putting it
on. There you go. There you go.
I will pay for the tattoo if you catch that 15-pounder. Oh, hey, Steven's saying
it says blessed. So,
and he's swearing.
I mean, we're getting deep here, man.
Yeah.
You can open up to us. It's all right.
Peel back the layers, Rob.
Just be.
All right, I'll show you. No, I'm just kidding.
PG.
Right.
Oh man.
No, that's awesome. That is awesome.
Well, again, Robert, we appreciate your time, man. I appreciate you taking
man.
Time out of your day and time out of your night.
Hey, keep doing your thing, man. It's good to see.
Thank you, man.
Good to
Thank
see.
you.
Hey, and check out those vector hooks, man. I guarantee you're going to stick a lot more and land a lot more fish on those rattle traps.
Yeah, definitely check them out, bud. It's especially your trap game, man.
I'm gonna do that right when I hang up.
If anything, Rob, I have your information. I want to get you some. Just shoot me what size you need for them, and I'll at least get you a few to try out and let me know what you think on them. Okay?
All right, I'll do that. Yeah, for sure. I appreciate you guys.
All right, well, take care.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Have a good one.
Wow, that was pretty awesome. He seems like just a humble dude that's loving what he's.
Yeah, that's the best thing about him and Steven. I don't think they realize how great they actually are and how much work they've put in and where they're at. You know, it's just awesome to see, man. And him, I know he keeps talking about Steven, but him and Steven have been like glue, man. And Steven's taken more of the tournament route now, and he's doing big things on the tournament things too. So I'll probably be reaching out to him shortly and see what he's got going on. But
love to get him on.
What's that?
Would love to get him on here, man.
Yeah, I'm sure he'd love to come up and chat a bit, man. And you want to talk about a rattle trap king? Dave, I put my money on him all day, every day, literally against anybody, any pro, bank fisherman, definitely against Andrew.
Nice, let's do it.
Anyone against me, okay?
Listen, Steve is the rattle trap king.
Good deal.
I said it. It's on me if he's not, but that guy is a beast with a rattle trap. I don't even think it matters what color it is. It could just be a blank.
Just in the shape, right? The shape and the wiggle, man. The noise, the cadence. Yep.
Oh man.
Yep. No, I see Rich on there. Vector worm. So hey, look, wobbleheads. It's going to be in the lineup. It's just going to take some time, my friend. Just going to take some time.
Yeah, that's
coming down the pipe. But we have some things in the work too. I can't really get too much into detail, but I actually talked to another company and merging with putting one really solid one together. So it's time. It's time. It's only it's in the lineup. It's just gonna take a little time, my friend.
Yeah, just hang tight, Rich. We're close.
Yep.
Before we get off here, there is still a sale going on that I want to talk about real quick, and there's still time to get in on this. Those of you may know I'm a big fan of Sudsy Bear soap.
Who's not?
Right?
Touched it. That has touched their skin.
If you get to their site, they've just came out with a couple new bars. Okay, we got Old Glory and Big Wood Buck Hunter soap. Let me tell you,
every week there's a new scent.
No, it's.
Look at him. Look at him, Dave.
This one right here is freaking money. And then
well, like gunpowder and man.
Well,
dude, I feel like
Andrew's a beard. Dude.
I could grow a beard using this. I'm serious. Like
give me some. I need to rub it on my neck so I can be a man again.
Now, I'm telling you right now, this one right here is awesome as well.
Wild cherry almond goat's milk.
Now this one gets really frothy. The goat's milk in it is legit. Now, granted, people like Dave probably won't ever use it, but
you probably use
Joe. When your neck gets real chapped, it'll be soothing.
What are those things called that them girls use? A fufa or something like that? A loofah?
A loofah.
Yeah, I bet you got one of those, don't you?
I do.
You loofah?
I do.
Enough said, guys.
Who cares?
Where's
now this one right here is Old Glory. It is 4th of July in a bar. I'm so serious. This thing has strawberry seeds in it. Talk about a deep cleanse, dude. It is gonna freaking crush. Now get over to sudsybear.com. Sudsy 30. Save yourself 30%.
Yeah, good stuff. Love the pine tar.
Yes.
Love the pine tar.
Good. I mean, honestly, guys, all seriousness, we're laughing and cracking up, but these soaps are absolutely amazing.
It's
top
good.
to bottom. Yeah,
100%.
It's really good stuff. And 30% off, dude. That's insane. That's a great
dude,
stuff.
That's no, you can't beat it. You can't beat it. They've got try 'em all bundles. They've got subscription options so you can save some more money, things like that.
Yeah,
Hey, you okay over there?
No, I just saw Carlos.
Oh, dude, no, that thing is a nightmare. Actual, dude, no, that thing is a night. Have you ever actually used that?
I have, and I thought it like
Have a good night, Rich. Have a good night,
brother. Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Rich. No, it's just
Screw that thing. Screw that thing. Don't ever get that.
Get over to suzzybear.com. Save yourself some money on soap. Get clean. Get fresh. Get that wilderness feeling.
Don't forget.
That's a good pitch.
Don't forget.
Don't forget your loofah, boys. Bring it to the woods.
That's right.
Bring your loofahs and get your freaking skunk ape. Quit playing. Catch your big fish this summer. Quit playing. Get you a skunk ape. What are you doing?
Yep. I'm gonna get me a hammer this weekend on it.
That one. Yeah.
I'm gonna put that
back and forth, Joe.
Dude, is it weird that I like smelling them? Like it smells like cash.
It doesn't smell anything like this though.
Putting that fugly to work.
Dude, what if you I'm changing the
blue, green pumpkin. Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm changing the what if you rub some sudsy soap on your lure and it's bubbling as it's going? I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna catch fish.
Dave, I might give you permissions to mute him.
Andrew only fishes for the fish with pretty mouths.
Yeah. the pond fish.
Make sure you use the big wood scent. Make sure you use the big wood scent, Andrew.
Yeah.
I'm done with you. I'm done with you. I've got a preliminary bar right here that's not released yet.
Oh.
It smells like campfire from an orange grove. I'm not lying. Like it's got a nice. No, dude, it's delicious. It is delicious, but I've not used. That's the one I'm going to try tonight. So we'll see how that goes. But
hey, who do we have Thursday, Andrew? Real quick before we end this thing.
Thursday we've got a collection of people.
We got some freaking
go ahead, Dave. Talk about them because you know them more than anybody here.
Yeah. So two young men, one senior just graduated high school, and a freshman who had an outstanding first year on the high school fishing team trail. Two young men that get it done. I mean, bright stars for our future in the sport. You know, Brett, I can't say enough. I've been with him for 4 years now. That young man right there has won a pile of tournaments on a lot of big lakes, Okeechobee, Heritage Payne, up there at Seminole where he's at. You know, just all over the state of Florida, man. He's done some things. And young man doesn't stop there, beating on kids his age. He beats on us old men as well during the week. On the weekends, young man gets it done. And, you know, Carson, you know, look out for him. We've already had him on.
Yeah.
That young man right there.
He's beat me multiple times.
When he's young, you were telling me he's just a like we know he's just a freshman, but like you reminded me today. And it's like even talking to him, you don't, as humble as he is and respectful as he is, you don't see a 15, 16-year-old kid.
No.
You know what I mean?
And that is him. This isn't him on live being shy. Like this is who he is at the ramp
and
on the water.
The same way. Brent's the same way. You know, I've talked to Jamie.
Have you ever taken his money, Joe, or is he only taking yours?
He's only taken mine.
Okay, I was just checking.
Yeah. Okay. It's okay.
Yep. So, but
I saved him though. I saved his life on Lake Jackson. So it's even. We're even now.
Yeah. Yeah. No, they're coming on Thursday. They're gonna talk about their season. They got regionals this weekend in Okeechobee. The boys are jacked up. Carson's been there. You know, and after
working hard trying to figure it out.
Hasn't had the luxury, but the luxury Brent has had is being the #1 team in the state of Florida. And so he's already qualified for nationals. So regionals, that's just another notch in the belt, a feather in the cap, how you ever want to say it. Now Carson has a little work to do this weekend to get there to nationals, but young man's put his time in the last 3 weeks, him and his dad over there at the lake. And he's been on some good quality fish, and hopefully that'll hold up. There's going to be a lot of boat traffic out there with another big tournament trail going out of the south end. So, you know, hopefully these young men get it done. And, you know, I wish them the best of luck, but they'll be on this next show here and on Thursday night at 8:30. And great kids, man, bright stars for our future in the sport. So
nice. That is awesome.
Well, guys, until Thursday, we're out.
See you
Thursday.